Hey everyone, welcome back to LeiAnns Corner. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely day. I know I am. Before we get into this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Love and Hip Hop New York. This episode was a little bit interesting, a little bit, but whatever. It starts off with Ra Ali, Rose, and the chick that styled Mariah Lynn. Now, Ra feels as though she needs a little counseling, so she links up with these girls and she lets them know everything that happened at the fashion show from her and Remy getting into it, from her and Lexi getting into it, from Lexi and Mariah Lynn getting into it. So the girls were pretty shocked to know that her and Remy aren't on speaking terms because her and Remy are like best friends. They're supposed to be ace boon coons. So then she goes on to explain why Lexi is pissed off with her. And Lexi's mad because Ra failed to mention to her that Mariah Lynn would be performing at the fashion show and not her. So the girls was like, bitch, we would have been mad too if you ain't give a bitch a heads up. Like, you could have let a girl know something. So Ra goes on to say, so who's been getting the D? Who's been getting the Disney? Rose lets them know I reconnected with an old friend. And they's like, girl, who? She said, I've been reconnecting with DJ Self. And they was like, radio DJ Self? Now, on that note, I felt as though one of them girls, they know that he's with Yorma. And they could have told her that he's with Yorma and to leave him alone. But they probably really don't know. But I feel as though they do know, because it's Love and Hip Hop. Mona always have the whole entire cast in at least one scene together. So that's just some bullshit. I don't believe it. And for the chick who styled Mariah Lynn, boo-boo, your face already messed up. It really is. And for you to sit up here and have this wig on, it looks like you done glued two wigs together and just threw it on. I'm gonna need for you to get a stylist for your hair, and I'm gonna need for you to go back to the doctor and get them to blow your cheeks out because you look like a damn fish. Peter Guns and Amina, they're in this piano shop and she's just singing her little heart out how if he stays with her, she will continue to give him more, 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 more. She wants to give him more of her if he continue to come home like he has been for the last 2 days. So Amina was saying in her confessionals, me and Peter's relationship is really strong now that I have got the abortion. And he's been coming home for the last 2 nights. And Peter goes on to say that he really doesn't want to lose Amina again. And that he really did mess up. And he wants to keep the relationship how it is. And Amina lets him know, but it's all on you, babe. You decide how you want things to go. Your actions are going to show me if you really want to stay with me or not. So they hug and they kiss and they doing all this newlywed boyfriend, girlfriend, high school stuff. It was cute. It was cute. So Tara feels the need to call Peter over. And he comes over and she drops the bomb on him that she's 5 months pregnant. So Peter looks like he's about to have a heart attack up in that bitch. He look like he's about to have a stroke up in that bitch. So he's just like, all I can think about is Amina. What am I going to tell her? Because she feels that she's going to start feeling as though I was okay with the abortion because I knew you was pregnant and all that stuff. And she has the nerve to say, I sat here and told Peter that I'm pregnant, and the only thing he could say that he's thinking about Amina? Are you kidding me, Peter? Bitch, that's his wife. Who else he's supposed to be thinking about with your wannabe trapping ass? You've been the side piece for the last 15 fucking years. So continue to be the side piece or move the fuck on. Because right now, it is your fault. It is no longer Peter's fault. And you can't sit up here and keep arguing with this man because he don't want you. He showed you that a whole fucking 15 years now. Like, he's been showing you that from day one. This man lied to you about how many kids he had. He lied to you about how old he was. He just lies. That's who Peter is. And you laid up with this man thinking that if you told him you was pregnant, that he was going to stay with your old trifling, trying to trap his ass. Like, you are so... Oh my goodness, I can't stand Tara because she sits up there and talk all that shit about Amina. But yet, you're the side piece. You always been the side piece, boo-boo. So Get over it. You're a beautiful woman. I'm pretty sure you can go out there and get a nice looking man that'll treat you right. Like, so just go ahead and do that. But nah, you want Peter. Even though you say that you're done and you're over Peter and everything. But bitch, you can't be too done. You up there pregnant with his baby. Y'all gonna be together forever. Y'all gotta deal with each other forever. Because now y'all have a total of 3 kids together. Peter feels as though something is wrong with him, and he's just letting Tara know. He was like, I keep hurting the same people that I claim that I love, and I keep doing the same crap. Everything that people say about me is really true. I make it true. So he feels as though he needs help, and he's crying. Tara was so-called crying. Child, this show. Remy and Papoose, they're at this little cake joint and everything. So, according to Remy, Ra hasn't been doing her job as a wedding planner. So, which is no surprise because Ra don't even help out with her own shit. She don't even do what it is that she's supposed to do. So Remy, like, why would you set yourself up with this for something like this? Why would you set yourself up for something like this? That is so crazy. So anyway, Papoose has taken over with helping Remy plan the wedding. So he lets her know that he wants to talk about the guest list, and she's not feeling it. She was like, look, my mom ain't invited, my sister ain't invited, and your mom ain't invited because none of them came to see me while I was in prison. So he was like, no, we need to squash this beef now because I want your family there and I want my family there as well. So Remy was just upset because his mom was writing her letters and everything, and she thought his mom was saying that she don't want Papoose and them together. So Papoose meets up with Rich Self at a pool hall. So Rich is all happy that he ain't on daddy daycare anymore. So he's like, I'm out of prison, I'm on punishment. So I was just so over him with that because, like, he sounds like one of them kids who've been on punishment for so long, so when they do finally come out, they friends ain't really feeling them like that because now they done found a new best friend. So he just, he came off like that to me. So Self lets them know that he loves Yorma, but he got this thing over here that wants him so bad and saying, catch me, catch me. So Rich just broke it down to him. He said, look, if you love Yorma, you fix things and you prove your love to Yorma, and she will eventually come around, and leave Rose alone. You don't need that in your life. You don't need all that drama. So Pap lets them know that he's helping Remy plan the wedding and everything, and they discuss the guest list, and Remy just don't want no one at the wedding. She doesn't want her family. She doesn't want his family at the wedding. So they was like, man, yo, y'all need to have a sit down and hash that out before the big day. So Remy and Pat meets up with Pat's mom at her house. So before we get into that, Mama, I'm gonna need for you not to bring out no more damn plastic fruit when you have somebody over to your house. Like, leave that in the kitchen when the cameras are rolling, boo-boo. Don't do that, because that plastic fruit, I wasn't feeling it. That could have stayed in the kitchen, Mama. So, anyway, Remy lets her know, like, how she felt and how she took what she was saying in the letter, and she lets her know, I thought you was telling me to tell Pap to leave me and that you didn't want me and Pap together. And the mom was like, no, that's not what I meant. I hate that you took it that way. And she said it was just the fact that my son did not want to do anything. He stopped doing his music, and he was just in this big depressed state, and I hated seeing my son like that. And as a mother, I could understand where she's coming from. No one wants to see their child like that, all down in the gutter and stuff. We want to uplift our child and want to see our child happy. And what Mama was saying was convince him to get back into the studio and do his music, and let him know that even if you do that, you can still come visit me and I will totally understand. So Remy apologized on how she took things, and that went really well. And Mama was like, baby, can you just do me a favor and talk to your mother, because I talked to your mom and she loves you. She really wants y'all to fix things and hash things out. And Remy was not feeling that. She was like, I don't know about that. But I'm pretty sure Remy is going to fix it right as the season goes along. And I can't wait to see that because I'm ready to see Remy's mother. I'm interested in knowing what her mom looks like, how her mom is, and everything. I'm ready to see the sister too. So Lexi meets up with Mo because she needs a shoulder to cry on. She lets Mo know that Ra ain't doing nothing for her. And basically everything that Mo was saying about Ra was right. So Mo felt the need to say, well, Yandy's over here doing this and that for me. She got me in the studio with producers. She laid down some hot tracks for me. We in the studio making that shmoney. We doing this, we doing that. And she got me into the Gwinnett Fest. So Lexi was like, oh, so BBOD is gonna get up there and kill it again, girl? And Mo was like, no, not BBOD, just me, bitch. Like, yeet. I thought that was so funny because Mo just rubbed it all in. Like, ain't no takebacks on this one, bitch. Like, no. So Lexi needs to pick her jaw up off the floor because her bubble was burst and all that stuff. Like, she looked like she just got shit thrown her face. Like, she's mad. She's really, really mad. So she goes to Ra and let Ra know, like, yo, we need to start doing something because Mo and Yandy are over here. They putting in that work. She got her into the Gwinnett Fest. They making that music, and you got me up here walking down fucking runways. So Ra felt the need to say, well, I don't need to know what Yandy and Mo are doing over there. Don't ever come to me telling me what it is that they're doing. But I got something for you, though. I got a surprise for you, and it's coming ASAP. And Lexi is like, oh, girl, for real? If I was Lexi, I would have been like, bitch, when? Because you ain't been doing shit for me. I need to know at this point. Lexi walks into the studio and she sees French Montana and his brother, so she all excited. Jesus, take the wheel. Like, she is too turned up, too excited. So Ra lets her know, hey, you need to perform this song for him. She performs, she does a good job and everything, and the whole time she's performing, French looking at her like he want to eat her ass like groceries. He wants to eat that cookie, like he wants to do this and that to her. He looking at her like she's food or something. Or that's what I be saying when these chicks be dressing too damn sexy when they go into the studio. Be a little bit more like Dej Loaf and just throw on some shit so they can take you seriously. And that's how I think Dej Loaf was able. I think that's why they take Dej Loaf so seriously, because she doesn't come into the studio with, and I know because me and her, we Snapchat followers and stuff, so she doesn't come into the studio with something too short or too revealing. She comes in there with some sweatpants on, some tennis shoes, and a t-shirt. She ain't, even though that's her swag anyway. And I have seen Dej Loaf dress sexy before, and she has looked good. But Dej Loaf was like, look, I don't need them to be staring at my titties or my ass, and I'm about this business. I'm about this paper. So French lets them know, maybe not this song, but we're definitely going to work together. So, and as they walking out the door, Lexi all excited and everything, and French Montana over there looking at her ass like, huh? Cardi B, Mariah Lynn, and Young B link up to take glass blowing classes. So Cardi's all mad because every time she get around Bianca, link up with her, that bitch got the same hairstyle as her. And I have noticed that, like, Bianca, come on, do your own thing. So Mariah Lynn and them talk, and Mariah Lynn talks to Bianca and was like, last time I seen you, you was getting into an argument with the same bitch that I don't like. So Young B was like, yeah, or whatever. So Mariah feels the need to let her know, like, if you get into it with her or anything, just tag me in. You heard? Just tag me in. And then she lets us know that she's Puerto Rican. Like, I know you got some Puerto Ricans out there that look like that, but come on, Mariah. Are you white or are you Puerto Rican? Or are you mixed? Just let us know, because on your Instagram, it say that you're a white girl. You're a white girl. So, like, which one is it? Are you mixed? Are you Puerto Rican? Are you just white? What is it? Come on, don't be sitting up here pretending to be something that you're not, boo-boo, because That is not gonna get you no brownie points. So Young B invites Cardi B and Mariah Lynn to her studio session. Mo is in the studio doing her thing. She's spinning her rhymes and everything. So Yandy walks in towards the end. And Yandy likes what she hears from the little bit that she did. So Mo played everything back. And she said, I left some in there for you. And she said, my men in DC call me Yandy. And Yandy was like, what? So she explained it to her. She broke it down and everything. But I don't think Yandy still got it, but she played it off as she did. She was like, oh, okay, girl. I like that. No, you don't. Don't lie. So then in comes Cardi B and Young B. Where's Mariah? Where's Mariah? I guess she don't want to be tagged in. She don't want to be brought into that mess. But whatever. So Bianca was like, Yandy, why you working with her? What is she doing here? And Yandy like, well, excuse me, bitch, this is my studio. I paid for this studio time and everything. So who are you? So Mo was telling her, don't get embarrassed like you did last time. And Bianca was like, bitch, who did you embarrass? So they going back and forth and everything. And Cardi's like, if y'all not gonna fight, then shut the hell up. And I ain't finna get into this shit because my wig loose and I just got my motherfucking nails done. So Yandy lets them know, like, this ain't finna, don't start this shit here and everything. So they get into it. Bianca throws this juice, which I didn't see no juice when Bianca first walked in. So somebody handed that to her. I would have been pissed off because Bianca, all this expensive ass equipment and you gonna throw some juice? Like, really? Who's gonna pay for that? But I'm pretty sure Mona will. So they didn't even give them enough time to, like, even throw the first blow. Like, them security guards were on point. And I feel as though just let them fight for at least 45 seconds so we could see who got them hands. I want to know who got them hands. Comment down below if you want to know who got them hands. But that was the end of that episode. So, y'all, what y'all think? It was okay. It was alright. The only thing that I liked was Remy and Papoose part, as always. But yeah, comment down below and let me know. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.